Yeah, go ahead.
And wrap you up in that child support shit too, man.
Exactly, and you know what? That's wicked against the scriptures. There ain't nothing in the scriptures that say. Matter of fact, give me the one in Exodus. First of all, that child support is total wickedness. That's wickedness. That ain't got nothing to do with the Bible. Read what you got. You know what I'm looking for, right? Let me see. Yeah. No, matter of fact, start at 62.
Genesis 24 and 62. And Isaac came from the way of the well, Laharoy, for he dwelt in the south country. And Isaac went out to meditate in the field.
This is talking about our forefather Isaac. Because when you read the Bible, you got the three fathers of the promise. Abraham, who was a black man. Isaac, his son, another black man. And the next one down the line, Jacob. Those are the three fathers of the promise. Now this is dealing with how Isaac got his wife. That's what I'm reading about. Go ahead.
All right. For he dwelt in the south country. And Isaac went out to meditate in the field at the eventide. And he lifted up his eyes and saw, and behold, the camels were coming.
Right, because he had sent some men out to go and basically to find him a wife. So now the camels that he sent out with the men that he sent out to go get him a wife, they were coming back. They said the camels were coming back while Isaac was meditating. He seen the camels coming back. Read on.
All right. And Rebekah lifted up her eyes, and when she saw Isaac, she lifted off the camel.
Right. Now Rebekah, this was before she became Isaac's wife. She seen Isaac in the distance, and she jumped off the camel when she seen him. Go ahead.
All right. For she said unto the servant, what man is this that walketh in the field to meet us?
Right. So she said to Isaac's servant, what man is this that walketh in the field to meet us? Go ahead.
And the servant had said, it is my master.
And the servant told her, it's my master, Isaac.
Therefore she took a veil and covered herself. And the servant told Isaac all things that he had done.
Right. Then you see she took a veil and she covered herself. She wasn't, Rebekah wasn't walking around like how these women are walking around now. All exposed. They are all exposed for wearing short skirts, having it showing the cleavage of their breasts.
You see the panties now.
You see the damn panty line? She wasn't walking around like these things you see out here. She put a veil on herself, meaning she covered herself. Go ahead.
And Isaac brought her into his mother's tent and took Rebekah, and she became his wife.
So what did it say Isaac did? He brought her into his mother's tent and took her, and then she became his wife. So what did he do? He didn't put no ring on her finger. He just said he took her into the tent, and what was he doing? He was tearing it up.
That's right.
That's what made her his wife.
That's right.
There wasn't no getting down on that one knee bullshit and sticking a ring on her finger.
And that woman been around the block already.
Yeah.
She had like,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like this brother said, like with a chick, she been around the block about 80 goddamn times already. All you getting is a goddamn used up asshole.
Sloppy seconds.
You getting sloppy 100s. You getting sloppy. Here it is, you marrying some goddamn some bitch, some damn sloppy 100s. Damn near half the goddamn hood, niggas in Virginia, niggas in Atlanta, done let off, done skeeted off in that, and you sitting here marrying that. Read.
And she became his wife.
And she became his wife. In other words, he took her into his mother's tent and they had sex and she became his wife. The sex is what made her his wife. Not no ring and all that. They did have what you would call it a reception nowadays, which is basically a party. The father, of course, would have a party to announce that he was giving his daughter to this man right here, and they would have a reception. People would cook, there was food, dancing, drinking wine. That was going on, but it wasn't no getting down on no one knee. Talking about, I promise to honor. First of all, she's supposed to honor, obey you.
That's right.
She's your servant.
That's right.
They were made for our purpose, not the other way around, man.
God.
Everything in this society is totally flipped ass backwards, and you know who you can blame for that? The goddamn white man.
That's right.
He's to blame for this shit.
That's right.
He's the one that's to blame. Because the natural order of things is off. And if you people have the slightest idea in your mind that this bullshit that we live in today, this is going to be what the kingdom of heaven is going to be about, you're out of your damn mind. You ain't going to see no women walking around how these women do. all exposed, wearing tight shit, showing the bottom of their ass cheeks. What they call them, boy shorts?
Yeah, boy shorts.
Wearing some goddamn boy shorts and showing their breasts. Yeah, the camel toe all out. That ain't gonna be going on in the kingdom. That is not gonna be going on in the kingdom of the Most High. There ain't gonna be no homosexuals prancing around in the Lord's kingdom.
Hell no.
There ain't gonna be no lesbians prancing around in the Lord's kingdom. Because if we do see you, and if you are around, we're gonna descend on you like a pack of killer bees, and we're gonna disintegrate your ass right there. That ain't gonna be going on in the kingdom of the Most High. You finished?
And he loved her, and Isaac was comforted after his mother's death.
Right. And it said Isaac loved her, and he was comforted after his mother's death. So he took her into his mother's tent and did his thing with her, and she became his wife. That was it. And that was after his mother's death. Now give me the one in Exodus that I called. Who got it?
Exodus chapter 21, verse 10. If he take him another wife.
Right. Now the scripture in Exodus is saying, if he take him another wife, because you can have more than one wife. The only difference is the other women you deal with can't be dealing with another man. You can have as many women as you want. But as far as a female, she can only deal with one man. She's only supposed to be with one man. And when I say one man, I'm talking about the one that opened her ass up. The one that broke the seal on the package.
That's right.
That's who she belongs to. The one that first opened that thing up.
Her food, her raiment, and our duty of marriage shall not diminish. Shall he not diminish?
Right. It says if a man take him another wife, her food and her raiment shall he not diminish. Talking about putting food on the table, raiment meaning clothing, and a roof over her head. And then it's going to say the duty of marriage, which is sex. Shall he not diminish is talking about to the first wife. Because now that you got a new one, you're not supposed to neglect the other one. You still got to deal with her the same way too. Go ahead.
And if he do not these three unto her, then she go out free without money.
Right. So if he don't provide these three things for her, then she may go out free, meaning she get a divorce. But it says she may go out free without money. She don't get no land. She don't get no house.
Alimony.
She don't get no alimony. There ain't no child support. And she damn sure don't get the children because they're your children. Everything they do in this society is totally ass backwards. Read it again. It's totally ass backwards against the scripture.
Exodus chapter 21, verse 11. And if he do not these three unto her, then shall she go out free without money.
Right. Then she can leave, but she ain't taking nothing with her. Get your ass the hell out. Go back to your father's house. But see, that's not practicing in this society. Because this so-called white man, he's a goddamn homosexual.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
But yet the Rothschilds, they got 2 or 3 wives. Like Evelyn Rothschild, they women there in order, man. You know? They doing their thing, but everybody else is fucked up.
Yeah. Well, because they're trying to say that they're us.
Yeah, come.
They're trying to say that they're us and that we're lowly peasants. But the actuality is they're the peasants and we're the kings. We're the princes. Because the Rothschild family, their real name is actually Bauer, which means peasant. And they're the ones that are lords over us right now. They own everybody. They own everything you see. They own every vehicle that's on the road. They own every damn thing you see in America.